So the last week we discussed about Zazen meditation. So every week I teach you about new meditation technique, and you will come to the point wherein you come across a meditation जिससे आपको connection feel होने लगेगा. It could be awakening meditation, what I've taught. It could be a normal meditation which we do, meditation through music or Zazen meditation. I have told about darkness meditation. So today we are not going to cover any new meditation technique, but the most common problems which you face while meditating, I'm going to cover. आप लोग please everyone mute yourself. And what we are going to do, I'll share the whatever problems you have listed. I will share the solution to it, and after that, in the last 15 minutes, you have an opportunity to ask questions. So the most common problem which you all have shared is the flowing thoughts. When you sit for meditation, you can't control your thoughts. And this is the most common example, problem or a challenge with everyone will face when you start doing meditations. But and because of this reason, काफी लोग meditation करते ही नहीं है. They feel that the moment I sit for meditation, I get lot of thoughts. So you need to understand the reason behind it. See, the first thing you have to understand that your thoughts are always flowing. ऐसा तो नहीं होता है ना, when you're sitting for meditation, you're getting a lot of thoughts. But the moment you're not meditating, you have control on your thoughts. It's not there. If you're in office and you feel that you don't have thoughts, you're mistaken there. In office also you have thoughts. In your home, you are watching a Netflix, you are having a thoughts. You are with your friend doing a parties, you are having a thought. Thoughts are continuously flowing. It is just that during that moment आपका ध्यान कहीं और पे है. Like for example, your heart is beating, okay, it never stops. But in the whether you focus there or not, it is always there. In the same way, the point of doing the meditation, the moment you start the meditation, the first thing you tackle is your own thoughts itself. आप जब meditation नहीं भी करते हो, still you have thoughts. Like I'm talking to you, you still have thoughts. I'm saying something, वो आपके अंदर जा रहा है, then you are analyzing with your own experience, then you feel that it is a good something good or not, and then you take it inside. In this way, communication is happening. But slowly and gradually, when we keep meeting online, offline, you will find that at one point of time there is no filter between you and me. I'm speaking something and you are just surrendered, you are just there surrendered. You are just listening to me. There is no filter, there are no thoughts. But it will take time to reach that stage. The moment you go to office and start your work, you still have thoughts. Just that at that point of time, you are focused somewhere else. You're eating, you're having thoughts. So thoughts is not a problem at all. The best thing is the moment you start for meditation and you are not doing anything, just coming there to spend time with your own self, then you realize that okay, there are some thoughts which are flowing. But वो सारा दिन आपके साथ रहते हैं. In the night also you have thoughts. That's why you are having these dreams. So thoughts is like you understand there are two kind of thoughts you get. Once when you're aware of it, you're sitting for meditation, you're aware of your thoughts. You're aware of there is some personality inside me which I have no control so far. Something is happening to me. I want to forget someone, but there is some personality inside me which is not allowing. I have to reach a certain destination or certain goals in life, but there is some enemy which is inside me only. And that realization you get when you sit for meditation. So it is a good thing. Flowing thoughts is not a challenge. It's an opportunity for you to see yourself, to analyze yourself. See, the body parts are very important to survive in this planet. If we have, as a soul, we have come to this body, so body parts are important. For walking, you need legs. For seeing, you need eyes. For touching someone or picking someone, you need hands. There are so many millions of cells inside you which is working 24 hours. So this is a mechanism which we compulsory need for surviving. But thoughts are not important. You don't need thoughts. The problem is that हम लोग इतने we are so much behind science that we have taken thinking as a boon. But when you sit for meditation, you will realize it is a challenge. There is someone inside you which you have no control about. So when you sit for meditation, it's a time of self-realization. It's a time when you see yourself in the mirror and you see that I regard myself as a very good person, as a very peaceful person, as a very silent person. People say that you're a very good looking. But when I sit for meditation, it is exactly the opposite personality. There is someone who is not listening to me, and that someone is inside me. When I'm with my friends talking, I feel very happy. But back of the mind, thoughts are always there. So when you are in pain, when you don't, why the pain is more painful? Because you are spending time with your own self. When you're happy, still you have thoughts. But just that you are not living that happiness with awareness. अब बस you are happy, you are happy. Back of the mind क्या चल रहा है? You're in office stress. Back of the mind चल रहा है, you don't know. But when you shut everything down, shut switch off your mobile and sit with your own self and see yourself from within, you see there's a someone who is exactly opposite personality. When you see yourself in the mirror and you see what, okay, I'm looking good. But the moment you close your eyes and try to go inside your own self, that goodness is gone. You will find that millions of thoughts are running. It's like you are trying to catch a chicken and it's running away. When you just sit, it's like hundreds of chickens and you are just running here and there to catch them, and it's not happening. And the more you try, the difficult it becomes. And one day you say, okay, it is a challenge, I can't do meditation. But the point here is, it is not a challenge, it is an opportunity you have to see. The pain is an opportunity for you to see who are your true friends, what kind of emotion, how much emotional person you are. The pain takes you deeper and deeper inside you. That's the best time to meditate. That's why most of the artists in the world have started their career in their painful times because they have gone so deep. They have touched a sort of divine divinity inside which they need to express. So they try to express through paintings, they try to express through words, they try to express through songs, they try to express through dance. So that's why if you find the artist, the true artist, a very emotional person and very inclined. So when you sit for meditation, the thoughts are common. The thoughts are common because when you are not sitting for meditation, you still have thoughts, but still that just that you are passing these thoughts, those thoughts were passing without you being present there. It's not happening in awareness. You see it only when you sit for meditation. If you have seen, we used to have that glowing stars on the ceiling. You can't see that in the day. When there is extreme darkness in the room, you see the stars in the ceiling. The same way, you have thoughts all around, 24 by 7. Even in your sleep, you're having thoughts. You're watching dreams. The moment you sit for meditation, you realize the madness happening inside you. So it's a good thing. When you're not well, you go to the doctor and you have some hope inside you. If I come to see this doctor, whatever medication he is going to tell me, it will cure me. While you are in pain, but you are hopeful. In the same way, when you are sitting for meditation and you have thoughts, you be hopeful. Okay, now I realize the madness inside me. Now you realize that what I say as my personality is not me. It is the personality which people think I am, and I have adopted that personality and I'm living that personality. But now it is time to find my true self. It is time to find my real face. Because if you see around, the moment you get up in the morning, you try, keep changing the mask. There's a different mask for the office. There's this different mask with friends. There's a different mask with your partners. There's a different mask with your bosses. There's a different mask when we are here. So we all have you different masks. So the moment you sit for meditation, you find your true face. And thoughts at first place is an indication that throughout the day, not just day, throughout your life, you have been thinking like that continuously and you don't know why. You're sitting in a train, you don't have phone in your hand, but still you're talking to yourself. You're reading a book, you read one line, then you talk to yourself. You read next line, you talk to yourself. So now you have to understand the madness. Okay, thoughts are important to manifest, but kind of thoughts I have throughout the day, is it compulsory to have, think so much and invest so much of energy? So meditation, when you sit and you have thoughts, it's a good thing. How to tackle it, that's the next thing. And the more you tackle during meditation, you will find that throughout the day also, the flow of the thoughts are reducing. Because if you have to decide something, the moment you involve your thought, that means you are involving most of the time fears, you are involving most of the time that it is possible or not possible, you are involving most of the time your past perception. So the best thing happens when you are not thinking. Then you are going with your heart. When you fall in love, you don't think. Sometimes it happens now that you see someone and you feel like, wow, I want to marry this person. You don't know that person, but still you feel like I wish I had a partner like that. During that time, you are going beyond your thoughts, and which is your true self, which is a time that you're actually taking your decisions, which is a time that you are being yourself. This is the time that you are not bothered about what people are thinking, what is my, what society will say, what is my religion, what is my age. You are just going from the heart. And if you start meditation, the time will come that the more decisions will come from the heart. The anger will reduce, the stress will reduce, because now you will be more aware, not just in meditation, during your entire day. When you have to do the journey, the petrol you fill in your car It is used throughout the journey. So when you sit for meditation, it is just like you are refueling your own soul. So the thoughts are going to come, that is for sure. But there's a trick to it. The moment you try to engage with that thoughts, it's gone. So it is just same like you are sitting with open eyes and you are talking to yourself. Only thing is now you are sitting with closed eyes and talking to yourself. So when we say meditation, even meditation is synonym to concentration. The best word is dhyan, and it is a time when you just sit. You sit with your own self. You don't need any gadgets. You don't need any friends. You don't need anyone to tell you how what kind of person you are. You are just spending time with your own self. That is dhyan. That is meditation. You are just sitting with eyes closed or open. Initially start with eyes closed and you are just sitting with eyes closed and you are watching yourself like a movie. You are not forcing thoughts. You are not thinking anything. Thoughts are flowing. You will realize that you don't have to think. It's flowing automatically. So it is passing on like a clouds. And you are just watching those clouds. You are not interfering in it. You are just watching those clouds. And the moment you start the meditation, it will take at least 15-20 minutes for the clouds to completely pass. Provided you don't interfere, you just watch it like a movie. First day it will take 20 minutes. From the 21st minute, you will find the flow has reduced. But you have to be there because first 10 minutes are going to be very frustrating. Your mind will try to talk you out of it. So it is going to be very frustrating. So you have to still there. You have if you have to improve, just like I last week I given the example. If you go to the gym, starting 3-4 days are very difficult when you have lot of body pain. The same way when you are working on your mental health, starting 3-4 days are going to you have to face problems. The moment you will enter the fourth and fifth day, you will feel the difference. And if you do this for 21 days continuously, from the 22nd day, it will become a habit. So once you sit, the starting 20 minutes are going to be difficult initially, and slowly and gradually you will find that thoughts are not coming. And also at the same time, you will find during your entire day also thoughts are not coming. And that would be the time when you will start deciding from your heart. So just sit there as if you are watching a movie, as if you are seeing the clouds passing, and don't interfere. You will find that slowly and gradually it will reduce. You have to pass this stage. That is the first attempt. And once you master your thoughts, nothing is impossible for you in life. So the meditation, what I say is you spend time with someone who has always been you throughout this life. It was there with you in the womb till date, no matter how many challenges you have faced, the people have left you, the financial issues you are going through, but this someone has not left you. The people have left you. So that's the most important. That should be the most important person in your life. You have to sit with that person. You have to just see that person, how much struggles she has gone through, how much financial obstacles he has seen. You have to just be there and watch like your own movie. Forgive your own self first. Drop all the guilt, all the baggages. and you have to start loving this person. And the moment this person will start loving you back, you are transformed. But it is going to take some time. So you have to be there. You have to have patience. So thoughts flowing is a very good sign, but you have to continue and eventually it is going to stop for sure. So the next problem people have shared that they can't sit for long. See, it's nothing like initially that you have to sit only in the lotus position, because what happens the moment you sit, the mind will try to disturb you through body pain, the mind will try to disturb you through thoughts. The only thing is initially you take one position. If you want to lie down, you lie down. If you want to sit on a chair, you sit in a chair, on a couch, or just sit in a lotus position, whichever is comfortable, and be there for at least half an hour. Don't change the position. If you want to lie down, just you lie down. That is absolutely fine. But sitting for a long hours, you have to do it. Just like body pain is going to happen, just like you're going to the gym. So depending upon your strength, you can choose the position you want to do it. And trust me, the mind will try to disturb you. If we are talking and you're sitting in a lotus position, you will find that for hours and hours you're like that. But the moment you sit for meditation, the mind will try to do anything to disturb your meditation. So choose one position. You lie down, you sit on a chair, or you sit with legs stretched out, but take one position and be there for at least half an hour. This will also enhance your commitment to your own self. So it will take time, but it will happen eventually. So the next is tears flowing out during meditation. So I have made a proper 10 minutes video on this, okay, why tears flow out. I will share that video in the group after the session. Gets into sleep. This is also a good thing. See, there are a lot of people I come across. They have problem with sleep. I have taught them darkness meditation. So I'm getting a lot of feedbacks that these people are getting good sleep through darkness meditation. At the same time, there were people who are taking sleeping pills. They also have stopped. So sleep is a good thing, and understand that when you're completely relaxed, your body is born to get into a sleeping stage. And many times it will happen that you're sitting for meditation, you're sleeping, and you're just getting a jerk. In that jerk, that's a sign that for some moment you have gone inside yourself to some extreme dark tunnel inside you, but the in a fraction of seconds your thoughts came into picture and you came back. So initially it is going to happen there that you are going to get sleep. In that stage, try to do meditation by sitting. And if you start getting jerks, understand that you are getting there. You are getting into deeper meditation, but it is just happening for a fraction of seconds. Just be there. It will come a point when you are just sitting for meditation and you don't know what has happened, which side of the world you are traveling. And never sit for meditation with some intention for peace. You have to go to the extreme thoughtlessness. Just like a flower. The flower is just blossoming. It doesn't matter if you appreciate it or not. So don't sit for peace. You just sit there. And when you just sit there, you will see all the sort of madness inside you, and slowly and gradually all the repressed emotions inside you. So initially it will take some days to come, everything coming to the surface. So initial days is going to be difficult, but once it is done, you will find you will come to the stage when you are thinking when you want to think. You are not just thinking like that. It's not abrupt, it's not abstract. Now it's upon you when you have to think. and you will find the moments you are not thinking, you are taking the best decisions of your life. You are actually enjoying life, because with thoughts it gets filtered out, and you just live out your perception. You don't live life, you just live out your perception. He is good, she is bad, he is ugly, she is beautiful, flower is beautiful. So whatever you do all this, it's just that you are living your perception, you're not living your life. So the moment you go beyond your thoughts, you will start living your life. And the meditation which we are talking about here, it's a beginning of it. For so long in your life, you have just lived for others. You have formed a personality given by others. Maybe there's no coincidence in this world. If you're listening to me, maybe it's a seeking from your own soul, that it's a time maybe you need to spend time with the most beautiful and loving person in this entire planet, and that is you yourself. So start doing that, and you would be amazed that how powerful and how beautiful that person is. Maybe I have seen people, they go to the grave without meeting their own self. And if we all are alive, and if we all are here listening to me, that's a very beautiful sign from the universe, that is you need to spend time with your own self, or the God which you're seeking is inside you only. So gets into sleep, you try to change the position, and when you're getting into sleep, don't think it as a bad thing. Maybe you get some message during the sleep. Now this I can't do with this thing who have listed that not having time. Same, I can't do that. I have no uh, solution to it. I can give you my time. I can travel to your city, teach you how to meditate, but you need to invest time. And if you have don't have time investment from your own self, so maybe you need a lot of self counseling and self growth, because it's like you have a lot of money in the bank account, and everybody has an ATM card except you except yourself. So you have a bank account, you are filling it every day, and everybody around, including some stranger in your life, has a debit card of that account, and everybody is using it without yourself. So when you say that I don't have time for meditation, you are actually in that position. So you need to rethink. Need guidance. So I'll take these 2 points together. Need guidance on the process and background. Not having meditation retreats in my city. See, need guidance. That's what I'm doing here through this group. And we have a spiritual tribe which you can join. It's a paid community, which is it's a two-way communication happens, and we do a lot of things. We don't just meet on Mondays. We meet on Thursdays. We meet on Sundays. We have a lot of sessions, not from me, from my colleagues who are expert in the industry. And at the same time, I share a lot of messages there after my meditation. So you can join there. You can be in that group, whichever is comfortable to you. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make you meet your own self, make you explore your divine self, and not having retreats in the city. So that we are planning. We are also planning online retreat in this month end. I'll tell you the dates. It's still in the planning stage. And next month onwards, I'll be traveling again. Like April, I'm traveling again to Bangalore. May, I'll be traveling again to North India. So that I'm going to cover. At the same time, there are few cities which I have not explored yet, like Hyderabad, Chennai, Goa, Rishikesh, that we are going to cover in this year itself. I'll be sharing the calendar with you all, and you need to invest time, guys. You see, you can't say that I don't have time for myself. For example, on Bangalore, I'm coming on 21st, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So even for a day, but just come, because what will happen, we do a lot of meditation in the nature. When I meet you personally, I'll help you to identify your repressed emotions, take it out. We talk on a lot of things, And all this happens in the middle of the nature. And all the people who have attended the retreats, you go to my Google page or Facebook and read the reviews they have written. Because, see, we will realize that you don't consciously know, but you are carrying a lot of baggage, not just from your childhood, even from the past lives. And the emotional, if I give you a physical weight which you can see, maybe after 2 3 hours you feel like, okay, I can't carry it more. Understand the emotional weight is has more weightage. It's still emotional weight is ruining your life. You live your life out of your emotions. So all the guilt, all the past fears, the people who have cheated on you, the people maybe they are not in your life anymore, but somewhere you're still carrying them with you. So I help you out uh, through the retreats to drop that baggage. At the same time, I feel there are people maybe in their city we can't reach out so far. So that's why we have started these communities wherein I can reach out to you personally. And if you have anything other than about meditation, you can reach out to me personally or any of the admins in the group. They are my colleagues. They can reach out to them, and we are always there to help you. And yes, we do this secondary for financial thing because a lot of investments even we need to run this show. But our primary aim, which is today and forever, is going to be is to help people. And we all, myself and my all my colleagues have gone through some challenges in life wherein we were all alone, and we have realized that maybe the best thing you can do, give to someone, is your own time and love. And that's what I'm doing through these groups. So thank you very much for listening to me. My greetings to God inside all of you. आपकी सबके अंदर की ईश्वर को मेरा नमन.